Hey, it's Kay. I am here with several of my friends, and we are getting ready to start a book club and crafting circle at the same time. So, for those of you who don't know, I am the founder of Pixie Elegance, and I am focused largely on providing artists and crafts and connecting crafters and artists with the consumers, but also on encouraging artistic and intellectual pursuits in everybody. So we are going to be doing this book club. We're going to be meeting every other Tuesday. And you can find information about when to expect us on Pixie Elegance's Facebook page or other social media, and I will have all the links to that below. And we are going to be reading the, what are we reading? We are going to be reading The Call of Cthulhu and Other Weird Stories by H.P. Lovecraft. But before we get very much further into this, I wanted everybody who's going to be on the screen portion to have a chance to introduce themselves. So go ahead, Karen.
Forgot to unmute myself. Hi, my name is Karen. I am a crafter at my own shop called Pixie Products, where I make jewelry like this and keychains. Oh, wrong camera. There we go. Yeah, that's me.
Hi, I'm Erika, and the ginger tabby that you'll be seeing in the screen a lot is maybe, just so you all know, she loves Zoom and she won't stay away from it, and she'll probably be in every book club session. I am an artist and writer. I do watercolor and pen and ink illustrations based on, most of them are based on books. So I have a bunch of art based on the works of J.R.R. Tolkien. I also do a lot of things based on classic literature as an example of my work. This is a calendar that I produced for my Etsy shop this last year. It uses, each page has a quote from a classic poem, and there's a lot of flowers that are used for their symbolism. I like to do kind of cool and quirky and a little bit different things, a lot of calligraphy and lettering. So you'll see me usually working on something related to that. My art is my full-time job. I used to work as an English and art teacher at a private high school. So I did that for 10 years while building my art business on the side. I quit to do art full-time mid-2019, which was a real life choice, given that about at that time, about 2/3 of my income was from selling my art at geeky conventions. So when all the conventions shut down, things got real exciting around here. So I've been selling my art online mostly over the last year and a half. I have been working on a project that I'm sure I'll be sharing updates with as we have our time. I am currently working on a comic book that I'm proposing, that I'm sending submissions to publishers right now. Obviously, I don't have any update other than that's what I'm doing. And it's I'm in the really miserable stage where you're sending stuff out and not hearing anything. And it's just like, oh my goodness, but I want to do this thing. So that's who I am. That's what I'm doing. And that's the random cat that you'll be seeing in the screen from my end.
And I carry her with me on my water bottle always.
I mean, technically that's an octopus I drew, not me, but
it's the essence of you.
It's the essence of me. Okay, all right.
Hi, I'm Lisa, and I have an Etsy shop called Lovely Lisa Crafts. I am an arts and crafts junkie, so I pretty much make whatever I feel like to my heart's content. This is a corner-to-corner rectangle shawl I'm currently working on. It's my giveaway for this month. But I make things from crochet to sew to plastic canvas to Frankenstein flowers to weaving. I do it all. And I also have a monthly giveaway that I do, hence the shawl. Yeah, so that's me. I'm an arts and crafts junkie.
There's the unmute. My name is Becca, and I am somebody who's always been an artist, painted and drawn ever since I can remember, and I'm trying to get my own Etsy store off the ground, and it's going to be called ArtBecco because I love puns. And I was like, what better way to represent myself? So I'm also the mom to two fantastic stepkids and a very crazy little toddler who also seems to have adopted a love for arts and crafts. So yeah.
So apparently I have to switch to my laptop's camera. I think my other camera's battery died. But that's everybody. Now, a couple things that they didn't mention, in case you couldn't tell, Karen and Lisa are twin sisters. Erika and I went to college together, and she kind of helped me survive. I don't know how I would have made it through without her. And Becca is my sister-in-law. I told you that I am the founder of Pixie Elegance. I have a lot of variety of things on there, but it's mostly jewelry, candles, and soaps right now. But as you can see by this wall of yarn behind me, those are not the only things I make. And mostly what I'll probably be doing during our book club crafting circle is crocheting, because soap is dangerous and hard to be thinking about the other stuff at the same time. And most of the jewelry that I make involves a lot of banging with hammers and soldering, and that's not great for conversation. So I will probably mostly be crocheting or doing other things that I can do quietly. But we are going to be showing you the things that we're crafting with, and we would love for all of you to come join us. We're going to be live streaming, so you'll be able to join in on the conversation. So if you want to go ahead and read along with us, we know what book we're doing, but we haven't set the exact assignment for what we're going to have for our first live stream. So keep an eye on all of the Pixie Elegance social media, because that's where I'm going to be announcing what those are. And is there anything else we need to say?
Hey, it's Kay from the editing room. I did not get any answers from anybody else about anything that we should say, but we do know what we're reading now. We told you that it was going to be The Call of Cthulhu and Other Weird Stories. Our first reading will be Dagon and the Statement of Randolph Carter. If you're not able to get all the reading done before Tuesday, since we didn't get this video up as soon as originally planned, you can either save watching it until after. It will be going up after the live stream, or you might be able to try to find somewhere online if you're not able to get the book by then. The really great thing about us doing this book, which has like all these different short stories, is that most weeks it'll be something different, not like continuing in the same story, or a new chapter of the same story. It'll be a new story, so that'll make it easier to be able to jump around a bit. So grab your books, grab your crafts. If you don't have your book yet, see if you can find somewhere to read that, or you can just hold off on the reading portion. Grab your crafts, or just come and listen without grabbing your crafts. You can tell us in the live stream chat your thoughts on the reading. You can tell us about the crafts that you're doing. Whichever way you plan to join us, we're looking forward to seeing you on Tuesday.